what's the made up name we're gonna give Rashawn's dad? Me and Raymond and Tiger, we were at the fair. They were with their girls at the time. And then Raymond just like meets his dad there, who he hasn't seen in forever. And like, I'm walking with Raymond. I'm talking to Tiger actually, and I hear "Mijo," and Raymond turns around and like there's crying involved. And I'm looking at the girl he was dating at the time. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because I didn't really know them.
You witnessed a long lost like.
Yeah, I've heard that story.
I had to fake be someone's boyfriend because they saw their parent at the fair.
I had to do that sometimes too.
Wait, what? Explain.
Yeah, it was for like a moment. Well, actually, I didn't really have to do it. Like, I agreed to do it, but then we didn't have to do
You were
it.
just like, I really just want to be my boyfriend.
Nah, I did not.
I had to do that to get Cody to stop
Are we
talking to
recording?
some girl.
I don't go to the fair.
Yes.
Fair's lame.
Yeah, Katie's always. The only reason I go is because Katie wants me to take her.
We went together one year.
Me and you?
Yeah, me, you, I was with Priscilla.
I'm upset you guys said that because I was just thinking about how like I kind of want to go to the fair.
I pulled an N up at the top of a Ferris wheel once.
What?
I was with a buddy
From
of mine.
Pokemon Black and White.
I was with a buddy of mine. We got all the way to the top. I turned to him and I said, I've got a confession to make. And he looked at me all concerned, like, what is it? What's wrong? I said, I'm the leader of Team Plasma. And he just looked at me like, God damn it.
Have you? Okay, I know Malik Tanner. You know a lot about Black and White, Tanner, and you've played most of the game. Malik, have you two played it?
Played Black.
I haven't played
Okay.
I don't remember what happened. Is that the one with that had the fire monkey? Dren?
it. Chimchar?
That's
No.
4.
No.
Chimchar's Platinum.
No, not Chimchar. It's the giant. It's the fat one.
Darmanitan.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, Donkey
What?
Kong. Yeah.
Who's that?
And a fat monkey.
He's
He's
like-
like fire.
Yeah.
And,
Bruh.
and for some reason, when it evolved, it became blue, or I don't know.
Did I miss
And-
Oh,
no,
no,
he has
that's
he has a hidden ability.
He has
Did I miss
Really?
the generation?
Yeah, it's the gen you're always like, Pokemon should have a better story and more characters, and I'm like, play Gen 5, and then you never play it.
Yeah. Has Dylan played it?
No.
Dylan hates it.
Dylan hates it?
Yeah, Dylan's played the
Because
Gen
Dylan
5.
shares my
When
opinion.
I
on
met,
Pokemon.
when I
Dylan's an
reconnected
idiot,
with
though.
Dylan, Pokemon White and Black had just came out.
Well, see, Michael and Dylan have similar opinions on like where Pokemon should go, but Dylan's so fucking weird about games. Like, I'm gonna go on a rant here. It's like this game is made for Dylan, the way it's designed and everything. Not Pokemon Black and White, but just any game in particular. It's like, you don't like it. I think this that character's butt is stupid. That is the most Dylan opinion. Would you agree to Malik?
You know, I'm not sure. Because
Like to see him
the
do
way
that.
how I feel about Dylan playing games, I feel like he and Michael have a lot more common in games than, say, you and I would.
Yeah, they're stupid.
Like, their opinions are very, very similar.
stupid.
That's because we're the average
You're
white gamers.
You're a dude broke gamer.
Yeah.
Did you say the average white gamer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the average black gamer buys everything the average white gamer does, but he buys those Naruto games and those Dragon Ball Z games too.
Yeah, he plays 2K, Naruto, Ultimate Ninja Storm.
Dude, white boys buy 2K.
Alan, what is the last like mainstream like AAA game you bought?
Mainstream AAA.
Yeah.
I mean Persona 5, yeah. No.
Okay, how about the same question but it's not
Xenoblade
from
2?
Japan?
Or is that AAA?
That's
Ninten-
niche.
Nintendo's AAA,
Okay,
but
yeah, Nintendo's
That's
AAA,
niche.
but,
That's
like,
a niche
not
AAA.
Japanese.
but not Japanese.
You have Xenoblade
I've got a-
2, so
I've got a-
that's AAA, but he's not played it. So.
it's not. We're talking about not Japanese. I've got to think about what games I have on my PS4. Probably no. Bloodborne is Japanese, but it is the most Western Japanese game.
Same with Dark Souls.
Oh, Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4.
Okay.
And I'm not a big fan of that series, but I admire what it does. It is the most Indiana Jones thing ever.
Didn't you just get it in the package? Like it was one of those PS4 included with Uncharted 4.
My PS4 came with Bloodborne, but Mom ordered it with Uncharted.
Okay.
My PS4 came with The Last of Us and GTA 5.
I was thinking about copping The Last of Us finally at Walmart today, and then I was like,
I've looked into one.
I don't
to
know
play
about
that.
that.
I never played it.
It's good.
We'll play it.
Well,
it is straight up your
Yeah.
alley.
Yeah, it's.
I've never played it.
It is
so-
right
I've
up
seen a
you and
playthrough.
Dylan's alley.
I know how to. I
You've
know.
seen a playthrough.
I know. I think I know how to play it, but I probably really don't.
It's not hard.
Not hard, dude. Not all.
Well, I mean, I'm also like the best gamer to ever walk the earth.
Dude, you beat Assassin's Creed Revelations in like 2 days when that came out. I remember you complaining about that. You're like, dude, I was done in like 2 days.
You still have my copy of Dark Souls 3.
I do.
I bought that for your birthday like a bajillion years ago.
I know, and I lent it to him, and then I never saw it
I
again.
never beat it. I never made it very far. I got.
You should
It's
play with
kind
your
of a hard
friend,
game.
and then-
I'm
I
trying to think
got,
about the last like.
I swear to God, if we get comments on this video, like none of our other videos are big, but this has like 1 million views. Dark Souls isn't hard.
Oh no, assuming our rate of upload
Was it a
is this,
meme
is
that I
this even
saw?
going
Like,
up?
is this real? Like, I saw something that said, like, I feel like it was a meme, but it's like it said, "This is America is the Dark Souls of hip hop."
It is a meme.
Okay,
No, that was real.
was that a real article?
No.
Yes, I promise.
I swear to God,
An
if you're being serious.
SNT game came out the other day, and this has happened for like the past 6 mainline Shin Megami Tensei games that come out. Is this the Dark Souls of Persona? And it's such a meme in the community. I'm like, they have to know that they're doing this, but people are still. Polygon is like, or whoever the fuck is just like, yeah, this is Dark Souls of Persona, and it makes me want to cut my hair.
Games have been hard before Dark Souls.
Games were hard before they were easy. Let's be
yeah,
real.
like
Old games are hard as
I
shit.
know
Like-
Pong was pretty easy.
Dude,
Because I was
I'll
just
whoop your
good at
ass
it.
in
I'm a
Pong.
Pong champion.
Friday Fight Night?
That-
You trying to get
gotta-
dunked
It's
on?
got to be one now.
Yeah.
It's over.
See you there.
I think
Pong
my
boy.
grandma has an old Pong machine from like the fucking
I think
like the 70s.
okay. If
You
this,
can't name one hard game other than Dark Souls.
I'm sure this will
Contra.
probably come out before we do the
Easy.
Pong Friday Fight Night. But I think
You
the
want to play
bait for that
Contra 1 together and see how easy it is,
I
boy?
need
Like,
it in an hour.
Rashawn playing tennis.
All right, I'm down. I'm down.
Rashawn, can you get Ian to record you playing some tennis?
For a Pong Friday Night. Game.
Yeah, probably.
We just need the
You just
sound.
we
We
can-
don't
no, Rashawn will make those sounds with his mouth.
Oh my god. You
No,
remember when
what is the Pong? What's the Pong noise?
You can just replace it with me yelling.
you can replace it with Tanner's tennis grunts. You remember that match at County,
Yeah,
right?
that was good.
Okay,
Jesus
Are you
Christ.
okay.
there too?
Yeah, we that
Oh, you're wearing
we,
a tennis shirt. How
we
about that?
we were at County
I forget.
tournament one year. I think it was your senior year.
No, it was my junior year.
It was his junior year, and I'm watching Tanner play because I suck. So obviously I wasn't playing. Rashawn's pretty good. I don't think he was. Were you there for it? Were you playing?
No, I think I was walking around.
Okay,
And
and
I heard it.
Tanner's just playing. Don't interrupt me. Tanner's just playing. He's playing. He's hitting safe shots. He's about even with the guy because the guy was making some bad calls, and Tanner gets like it gets pretty close, and Tanner starts hitting the same exact shots, but going ah ah ah, and it was and Coach Craig looks at me. He's our tennis coach. He's this hilarious old dude, and he goes, I mean, if it works, it works.
I mean, it worked. I won that match.
Just like that W. Can you classify that as an L? Because I mean, it felt like an L.
I remember watching Rashawn go play that tennis tournament in
We woke up so well. Okay, me and you had to wake Michael up,
Yeah,
Rashawn.
someone didn't wake up
Nah.
as early.
But I got up early. We drove like what 40 minutes.
I don't know why we like.
Yeah.
In hindsight, honestly, I don't know what drove us to want to go.
I wanted
watch
to
it.
Alan wanted to watch tennis,
Yeah,
I wanted to support my buddy.
and you just wanted to go.
I wanted to support my buddy.
I wanted to support you too. So we drove like 40 minutes. It's early as hell. And then Rashawn gets there. It's like 106 degrees.
Dude, oh
It's
my
like 8
god.
o'clock in the morning.
And me and Michael are watching this guy.
No, we also
Was-
live in Alabama. It is humid.
Yeah,
Like-
you are swimming in lava.
You
Like
walk
the
outside
Hawaiians.
and it is wet.
And me and Michael are watching this guy. I remember some fat lady, nothing against fat people, but some fat lady stole like, they had those seats that are like two conjoined together. She sat in both of them, so it's like nobody else could sit under the umbrella like in the shade. And Rashawn's playing this guy, and he looks like a what'd you
We
call him?
called him Scruffy
Mc-
Haddington.
Yeah, Scruffy Haddington. And Rashawn, this guy isn't really good. Rashawn's pretty good.
I threw.
Rashawn beat himself, like, straight up beat his meat out on the court. Like,
Yeah, we were there for like one 30-minute game and then had to turn around and leave.
No, it was more than 30 minutes.
it was like 40.
Yeah, I threw pretty hard.
It was, I was like, we'd be like,
We
yeah,
drove
Rashawn
long
got
that
one.
day.
And then Rashawn would, like, I don't even know how to describe those flubs there, man.
I threw hard. It was clay though, and I'm not used to playing on clay.
Are you used to it now?
No,
What does Gadsden have?
hard court.
Okay, I didn't know.
Gadsden has grass.
What is the difference between clay and a hard
The way the
court?
ball bounces.
That and you can slide on clay.
Oh no, yeah.
You can't really. I mean, you can slide on hard.
If you ain't
I
careful,
was
you
about
gonna
to-
be doing the
I was
splits.
about to ask a really dumb question.
What?
Rashawn's got slides on that. I was like, What kind of shoes do you wear when you play tennis? I was.
How did that even start? Honestly.
You need good shoes to play tennis. Tennis is a pretty popular game, so they may call them
Yeah,
tennis
but
shoes.
honestly, like these are called tennis shoes, but they're not tennis shoes because like tennis shoes have like a harder sole.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from.
I have a hard soul.
It probably just
Malik,
you know,
go home.
I general
Me too.
adapted from like one shoe, like.
Yeah, it was. They were probably all very similar to begin with.
I'm guessing it was some old timey like stuck up thing.
Well,
that
a lot of things we
stuck.
call tennis shoes are labeled like at the store running shoes.
That is true.
So it is just kind of our colloquialism. Is that the one?
I think so.
You don't know, Michael. Don't act.
I do know. I've got 3 college credits for English. 3 of them.
Dope.
One for each hour.
3 of them.
Why?
I mean, why?
Why do you have 3?
It only took me 4
I
tries
have
to
English
get.
101, English 102, and American Lit.
See, you
Bro.
should have took AP.
American Lit.
If you had taken AP
Love
English, you probably would have got to skip both your English classes.
Okay, but I
'Cause
would not
skipped-
have passed the AP exam.
I got to skip both of mine.
I took
I'm
dual
taking-
enrollment. I did dual enrollment.
Wait, did you pass the AP Lit exam?
Yeah. No English.
Oh, AP Lang.
Yeah.
I didn't
Well,
pass that one.
I
See?
passed that, but Auburn is stupid about that.
I got
What's
to
the-
skip both my English classes.
What's
Not
the
just
one that y'all
but
cheated on
I
with Naruto
took that my
signs?
senior
We didn't cheat. It was on the mock exam. Me and Rashawn did hand signs at each other. Miss came over to me because she thought I was cheating. You looked at me and you did the shadow clone hand sign. And I hit you with a fireball, and then Miss was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Yeah."
I got a new complaint.
She's
Sorry.
like, "What is that sign language?" And I said, "Yeah." And then I just kept working on my test.
She cut you some slack because she wanted your dick.
I mean, that's beside the point. Oh my god. My mom was telling me to hit it the other day.
And I was like, now you have to do it.
I can't slide into her DMs.
You
now
can
that I
do
mean-
it right
Look,
now.
If your mom
Oh my
approved
God.
of
That'd be hilarious.
No, I did DM her, and she told me to call her, and I was like, and then I never responded.
But
I think that should be one of our videos, trolling for teachers.
Oh my god, yeah.
Starring
please
Alan.
smash
Can
that ass in
Can
his
I
ass.
call up old?
Yeah, I can be
Are
like,
you gonna be hitting it? Who's hitting that?
yeah, who's clapping cheeks? Who's gonna be up in those guts?
Oh yeah.
Please DM Miss say, are you awake?
Look, wait.
Hey,
Are you
up?
awake at almost
No,
9 o'clock?
She reviews like erotic like stuff on like about books and stuff.
Yeah,
on the
she has a
internet.
Send you some of
Wattpad.
it.
What?
Ask her to send you some of it.
I'd be like, hey.
You should make a Wattpad account and like
No.
like send her little cutesy messages and stuff
No,
like that.
I'm gonna
Be
hit her with
super
the.
admiring.
You want to play 20 questions?
Oh,
I can't say that with a straight face.
Dude, that was such like an old high school thing to like talk to a chick. Like I did that a long.
You did the
time.
20 questions thing?
Yeah.
I thought that was a middle school thing. I like.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I don't know how to talk to people.
Late bloomer there, Michael.
Yeah.
Actually, I got a girlfriend around the same time you did, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I didn't have to play 20 questions. Did you play 20 questions with what's her face?
Yeah.
I almost called her Jew, and I was like, that's not
Bro.
right.
God, freshman year was a weird time for me. I didn't have a girlfriend, but I got brain from seniors in the stalls. So
I hate the phrase "I got brain." It's a blowjob.
Yes, you.
I know what it
Never-
meant when he said in the stalls. I'm like,
No, dude, I made out in the Fine Arts Center bathrooms frequently.
I jerked off in the Fine Arts Center bathroom almost daily.
Oh my god.
Don't worry.
No,
Sam.
I mean, okay. In Tanner's defense, everybody walked out on choir because they didn't want to be there. Like Seth would just get up and leave the room.
So Tanner would just go into the bathroom and rub one
and
out.
he's like, man,
No,
I'm gonna be in the bathroom for 40 minutes. I mean,
Bruh,
No,
that post nut clarity
Is-
makes you just go.
you're like, holy shit, I'm jerking off in a
Dude,
high school.
Yeah.
bathroom.
It
like,
amplifies
oh.
showers, dude. Have you ever like nut and then take a shower and then you have like the post nut clarity? And,
I'm
like,
scared
the
I'd
shower
fall
thought?
asleep standing up.
Don't your knees get weak?
I'm
Yo,
just waiting
dude,
for
yes.
someone to open the door and be like, what?
Yeah.
Do you think your parents can hear all this?
I doubt it.
No,
Hope your granddad can hear all this.
Wait.
There's no way they can hear this. I set a firework up in his house.
Oh my god! That was a long ass time ago.
I tried to throw it out the door and I hit the door seal. And I hit the door. I remember I just looked at Michael.
Rashawn had a booty warrior face to like rival. Like, I don't even know, man.
Oh, man.
He threw it and he like turned around like You know the oh god, what is his name? Chad Vader, the guy who does all those like trap dances with like Naruto and Power Rangers and all that. He had like one of those faces.
Chad Vader.
I think that's his name.
I think it's
your
King
parents were gonna
Vader.
Come out here just like. Was that the night you blew your hand up?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Michael was he had a firecracker, right? In his hand?
It was a chain of firecrackers. It was like the
That's
one you
even
light
better.
and they just like they go off in rapid succession with each other.
Yeah.
And so I lit the long fuse and was gonna toss it in the road. And as soon as I started to toss it, I noticed in my peripheral I saw a car coming down the road. I was like, if I throw this person's gonna get really angry that I threw a firework in their way. So I was like, all right. Now what do I do? And I stood there for too long, and I couldn't think of what to do fast enough, so I just held it, and it exploded in my hand.
Oh yeah, guys.
You could've threw it
and then the car turned.
Yeah,
do
it
a
turned like the
driveway.
house before mine. And I, was,
Oh yeah, guys. In case you didn't know, Michael's missing his right thumb.
I tried to do that. I tried to like.
When
cover my,
Michael posted one of the pictures like
Yeah.
like with like the fake thumb taking off thing.
Well, I had like a napkin on it with blood, and I was like, well, I lost my thumb.
He had a little dish of water.
I cut my.
That he carried around for the rest
It burned
of
if I
the
didn't dip it in water, dude. As soon as I took it out and left it for a while, it would start to burn. So I was like, if I just apply water every now and then, it'll be all right.
Yeah, but have you had blood spurt out of your thumb twice your height?
I did.
That's not a
almost
fun
today.
experience.
I cut
What
my
the
thumb
fuck
today.
did you do?
I got in a 4-wheeler accident.
He drove a four-wheeler.
Alan's been in a 4-wheeler accident.
Dude, no, there's a scar on like my love handle,
That
and
was
it looks like a handprint. Like some dude was just fucking railing at me. My mom saw it and she's like, "Are you?" And I was like,
damn, your semesters over at Auburn were Tanner.
"Yeah, dude. Oh my god."
Clapping cheeks.
Oh my god.
I remember very vividly when we
Clapping
realized that
cheeks
Alan
with
was
Tanner.
gone.
Okay, so me and my granddad owns a couple of like 100-something acres.
Well, don't brag about
A
it.
couple thousand, you mean?
Is it a couple thousand?
2,500.
Okay.
Rich
How do I
granddad.
know that and you don't? Your
I
granddad's...
don't care about it. He's like 80. He talks
And
about
racist.
he can talk. Yeah.
It was nice to me.
Well, he's nice to you because you're a
In
nice
front of
boy.
you.
Ooh. Okay, so we're.
No, I didn't hear what you said. What'd
He
you
said
say?
in front of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, probably.
We're driving around on 4-wheelers, and I don't like riding things like that. It's not my thing.
Your bottom.
I get that, man. I get that.
And I'm one of them was stalling out. We had ridden them before, but we were like, it's whatever. We charged them, and then we're riding, and mine stalls out up on this hill, and it pops up on its back two wheels. I'm like, if this thing flips on me, I'm gonna die. And I don't know if it would have flipped if I had stayed on. So I dove into a bed of gravel, going, and I still had like momentum from when the 4-wheeler was going, and now I look like I get railed regularly.
I remember that so well. Me and Rashawn were just like we were going into it we were at a clearing, went up the hill that Alan was talking about, and then into some woods. We went into those woods, we went all the way through them, out to the other side. I turned, looked at Rashawn, we turned to look back. Alan was nowhere to be found, so we stopped and waited for about 5 minutes.
I remember
Nothing
I remember
came back.
Rashawn pulling up. I don't remember you coming back at all.
That's because I was much farther behind, and then I don't know. I think I helped the 4-wheeler.
Rashawn, what's your point of view? You helped the 4-wheeler?
Yeah, it was flipped over. When we came back up, I remember very vividly, when we came back down the hill, after we noticed you were gone, I remember Alan holding his arm and kind of like limping
Yeah.
away from the 4-wheeler wreckage. And I was like, oh my god, I just lost it.
It fucking hurt.
I don't remember.
I had a rock like embedded in this arm.
I don't remember how. Like, I don't remember Michael looking back at me, but I don't remember if I got Michael's attention or if he just looked back at. Because I remember noticing Alan wasn't behind me,
I'm pretty sure
And then-
I thought it was okay, and I thought we should just keep going.
and I was.
That is so Michael.
Yeah,
that was
you
my
were-
thought. I
yeah.
was like,
We
Alan's
stopped.
fine, dude. We should just keep
stopped.
going.
We stopped.
I was
It
gonna
talked.
walk like that, like half mile back to the house and be like,
I forgot that we talked about it. You're like, he's smart. Let's go. I'm like, no, we
we
need to
talked
go
about
back.
it.
And you're like, oh, whatever. So we go back, and Alan's limping back. Alan gets on the back of my 4-wheeler, and I slowly drive us back.
Dude, you were drugged up the rest of the day.
Drugged
Yeah.
up.
Dude, it was as much as you could
I was
be drugged
asleep.
up. Well,
well, that was one of the few times in my life I felt the adrenaline, which is sad because I'm a 19-year-old guy. That should happen more often. But yeah, I was like, I didn't feel it until I got on. Until I got on the 4-wheeler with you, Rashawn, and then my arm was just like, boosh. And then I went away for a week to Boy State right afterwards. And you know when a scab doesn't exactly work right and it's like mushy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those.
I'm sure you looked badass and not your regular like.
And I totally lied whenever someone asked me. I'd
Yeah.
make up a different lie every time too. I'd be like, yeah, back in Nam. I have tons of scars on my legs. You can't really see it anymore because of the minuscule leg hair I had. But,
I used to have really bad scars. I don't know why. I guess like. Sorry. What were you saying?
the scars are from when I rode on Rashawn's handlebars to the tennis courts for like a block and then fell off and he ran over my legs. And I can
I don't
literally,
remember that.
I can't tell that story because that is a stupid story.
I don't know. I have a.
It's when we were really into Digimon.
I remember you riding on my bike, but I don't remember running over you.
You dropped your cell phone on that, and you had a shitty cell phone back then too.
I have a scar right under my left eye from when I rammed my head into the fucking toilet.
Of all the, there's like a Mad Libs.
Yeah.
I have a scar under my now. From the time I ran my head into.
I really had to use the fucking bathroom,
What
so
the-
I just didn't slow down.
What the?
Speaking of using
Diddle-
bathrooms, I had to go the other day, dude, and I'm telling you, it was bad. Like,
Whatever.
I sat down on the toilet, and I heard, and
Just hot air.
You ever get up and look?
all the time.
And then you like.
Michael was it you two who used to send
No,
Snapchats to
it was me and Connor.
They used to send Snapchats of their
And-
shit to each other.
And I got up and looked
It
at
was a
it,
daily
dude,
thing.
and you know how like there's like toilet water already in it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had risen the water. Like, and I'm
Water
not
displacement.
I'm not talking displacement. I'm talking like
There was more water in the
like
toilet.
yeah, like I released water out
You
of
had
my butt.
literal butt
You,
peas.
you said water style.
And I'm not like if it. I mean, I can't show you, but
You missed
Good.
You missed everything from that enema the other day.
it was like,
Oh man.
like I was playing Counter Strike at the time, and I was like, guys.
Well,
Like
there's
with
your
your
fucking
asshole.
problem.
Like,
no, I was like, guys, we gotta hurry up and win or
Were you
lose.
buzzing?
I gotta go.
I want
was
to
like,
imagine your setup as just like your desk is in front of your toilet,
Yeah.
you're just in your bathroom.
We-
that would be I'd be
No,
bad.
when
Why
Counter
would that be
Strike.
bad?
Alright, I'm going to see Deadpool.
Okay.
Oh,
Bye.
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 Don't spoil it.
Dude, it's fucking Deadpool.
I want to see it. I want to
He
see
I
looks,
wanna
he,
see it.
he looks at the camera and winks and makes a joke. Haha.
I guess.
This, I mean, you can't really spoil it.
No, there's some God. I
Bye.
hope that got picked up.
Yeah, me too.
Peter.
I have a funny. Well, I guess on topic of sending stuff to people,
You get better advantage over there.
Hey guys,
I had-
it's me, Rashawn.
when I shaved my pubes, like
Oh, okay.
like the third or fourth time I'd done it, afterwards, like they were just all on the floor, like a big pile. So I swept it up into a pile, and I took a picture and I sent it to Noah,
What?
Can I ask why you told us this?
because well, we were
We're
talking about
talking about
sending
sending
pictures
pictures
of
of shit.
Can,
Yeah.
I, can I ask why you did it in the floor?
It was just where I was standing at the time, and then when I did it, it got in the floor, and then I was just like, well,
I
it's
do
all
it in the
floor.
shower,
Yeah,
but
yeah, do it
I
in the
literally
shower.
cannot do it in the shower at Auburn because I'll fuck up my drain again.
We've got the pop-off drains.
I promise it'll fuck up my drain again because I did it once and it fucked up my drain.
I fucked up my drain when I did it last time.
So now I just do it over the toilet.
But what was really interesting is after I sent it to Noah was semi-heated full. It was very funny. I thought it was funny. About a week later, I hadn't told anyone about it. Calls into a picture of his pubes in the toilet. Like, completely unrelated. Had no idea I'd sent this to him. So I still had the picture where I'd sent mine to Noah. So I resent it to Cole, and Cole was like, oh my god, we shaved on the same day. And he was so excited about that.
Okay, I don't think I've even told you about this just because it's not something I brought up. But man, the reason I miss being in a stable relationship is because it was fun to like when the pants come off and she realizes you shaved a heart into your pubes.
Did you do that?
I did it. I shaved a J one time. I don't know why a J. It's
Who's Jocelyn?
she said who's You're gonna have to bleep that out.
No, it's a video game character. It's fine.
Yeah.
I-
We named our bitchy video game character after one of my exes.
You should call her nickname should be the Antelope.
Yo! Tanner, put up a picture of the antelope. I'll send it to you.
All right.
Oh man, Willie, do you know that story?
What?
Okay,
Well, let's tell it again.
Okay, so this is the first time I really got drunk. I was at a friend's house, and I had been broken up with this girl for about
Was that friend of any of the Gores?
no.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Jacob was there though, so we were just chilling at this place, and I had been broken up for about 2 weeks, and I was kind of butthurt about it, but I was like, yeah, don't do anything, it's whatever. And then being drunk, it removes all your inhibitors. And and I opened up Snapchat and I was like, you dumb antelope bitch. Because I have a friend, Tiger. That's not his actual name. Funny that.
Well, that's what we call him.
Funny that animal names. But he couldn't remember who I was dating. And I have another friend, Raymond, who would always remind him by saying, the one that looks like an antelope. Mm-hmm. And so another one of our friends, Joshua, he photoshopped her face onto an antelope. And I had to sit down with old Coach for a minute about that.
The principal.
Yeah.
I don't know why. If something happens outside of school, you shouldn't get in trouble for it at school.
If it involves school, it's bullying technically.
Yeah, but
But
like
that doesn't involve.
but that didn't involve school at all. That's what was my main problem. So if you say some shit outside of school,
Oh, I agree.
why am I in the office at school for something I did on the weekend away from school?
Like you telling me my bitch ass principal doesn't even know how to work a Facebook, but is getting on to me for some cyberbullying. Like he even understands that concept.
Are you kidding me? That principal has a Twitter.
Yeah, he does.
No,
Yeah.
no, excuse me. If you have a principal whose nameplate under his door says "Mein Führer," that is not a joke. He does
I didn't
not
know
have the
this
right
either.
to lecture you on bullying.
He does have the Hitler stash too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I call him Super Mario. I don't know where this fucking Hitler.
I
shit
wish
came
I
from.
wish
I
if
call
we
him
could just
Super-
take it like and perfect it into a Hitler.
No, I wish he would just shave the middle. So like when he like brought his like left lip or right lip up, it was like he was raising the eyebrows of his lip.
I don't know. We've all been there where we text like things we kind of regret or don't mean at the
Yeah,
time.
dude.
Oh my God, no. The last time I did this was like 2 or 3 months ago. I got drunk and I texted exactly what I meant.
To who?
Her name shall not be said, but we'll call her Anna.
All right. That tells me enough.
Oh my God, what I said. It was so bad. The person who I wasn't even mad at came over to talk to me about the situation and apologize on his behalf.
I think you know this story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Tanner, who would you? Because you've not been in a relationship, and like all three of us have. So
Well, I
we've-
mean, I've been in 3, but they were all like set up.
yeah.
Not,
Whoa, set up like arranged marriage?
Like yeah, straight up.
Yeah, straight up.
Bruh, tell me that.
But
Well, we'll save that for the coming out video. But so what kind of edgy text have you had to send, Tanner?
kind of edgy text.
It's a text that you regret, really.
Oh, I had a friend of mine. I'm going to bleep her name. Her name is. Oh, judging by that reaction, you already know.
I think I do.
Yeah. So me, her, and
Oh, ew!
oh yeah, I hate his guts.
He could.
But,
He does heroin. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to bleep his name now.
You gotta do it
Yeah.
now. You didn't have to before.
But we were. I was like a freshman.
Shit.
We found out that was getting like abused by her boyfriend.
Mhm.
So I got his number, and like I started just like texting him and shitting on him.
Man, good guy Tanner.
Good
yeah.
job.
Oh, but I doubt that turned out well for her.
No, it turned out fine because
Okay.
like
She's
he
never seen
apologized.
again.
He apologized. I apologized for being such an asshole. All was good. I didn't delete the conversation. And during this time of my life, my mother was going through something called menopause.
Oh.
And
My
so
mom right now, she's
and
fucking
so,
crazy.
for about these 2 years of my life, I was on constant edge because she would like to go through my phone. The next day, she took my phone, went through it, and saw all this shit I was just saying to a random person. And oh boy, that did not turn out well for me.
I'm waiting for you to get to that moment in your life. Well, because you regret that because your mom got mad at you, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I regret anything I've ever texted to pretty much anyone.
Oh no, like
Because I'm a whiny piss boy over text.
Anything I've said, like, I've not regretted.
Yeah, I regret a lot of things I
No,
said.
there's a whole 2-year relationship from high school I regret because
Same.
she was real edgy, and I wasn't edgy because
Jade.
so I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and
Jade.
try to channel some edge. Maybe I should be
Sisters
edgy.
in Madrid.
So some of the things I texted this girl was like the most cringy. It was an edge phase. It was a faux edge phase, which is the worst kind. If you're edgy, be edgy. But if you're faking being edgy, oh my god, the cringe. You know what? One of the things to say goodnight, I said a far off memory is like a scattered dream.
You hit her
And
a scattered dream that's like a far off memory. That's Kingdom
I
Hearts.
wanna put
That's
the
the
piece-
opening to Kingdom Hearts.
I want to put the pieces together. Yours and mine.
And you're like, let's clap cheeks, baby.
She ate, let me tell you, she ate that shit up.
Did you eat that shit up? Yar.
I don't know.
Malik, raise your hand if you've eaten that.
You can't just say Malik raised your hand because they already know.
That was actually two sentences that merged together in my brain. I want to comment that almost all of us have fallen out of the seat I'm in right now, but it has a seatbelt, you guys.
Actually, I'm switching seats. This seat's uncomfortable.
I thought you were talking about to my seat. I'm like, fuck no, you
know,
isn't.
I will take your seat. It's my birthday.
You know, we've
Fair
we've
point.
all said things we regret, but have you ever gotten the cops called on you?
Twice daily.
Yes, because I'm suicidal. Michael knows this story.
Let's tell this story.
We were. I'm not actually suicidal. We were headed to Michael's house. I had to pick up David, who lives over the other way. So I pick up David, and I get a call from Mom. She's like, "You need to come home now." And I was like, "Oh shit." I was like,
That text.
and I was like, what could I have done? And I was like,
Dude, I hate that moment of where like someone's like, "Come home right now," and then you're just like, "What's
Oh,
happening?"
shit.
Like you gotta sort out all the things he's done that you know.
and
you'll
you
in
get
trouble for.
home and it's nothing. It's
Yeah.
just like, hey, I need you to run an errand.
or it's nothing you knew about. I didn't know I was suicidal, but so I said, "Ugh, KMS." I sent that to one of my exes, and her parents, before smashing her phone and burying it in the backyard because of some text she sent to me, saw that, learned that meant kill myself, and called the cops on me.
Play it.
They called the cops on me, and so my mom, the police chief, shows up at my house and is like, "Yeah, we need to talk." And so I had to sit down there and explain I wasn't suicidal to the police chief, my mom, my dad, and my sister. And I was just
and
laughing.
Snowflake.
Snowflake didn't exist at this point. No, yeah, he did. He's only like 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's like 3 or
I
4.
thought he was old ass dog.
I've had the cops called on me.
Same.
Well,
Wait.
the story isn't done.
Oh, sorry. Keep going.
So I get into school the next day, and you know they have to call the school because your guidance counselor's got to talk to
Yeah,
you.
I remember that day you were called in.
You do.
Yeah.
And Kahila, our counselor's talking to us, and she's like, "Are you suicidal?" And me and Kahila get along well, but I got called in there so often. She has a folder that said Allen Battle, and it was like this thick. I shit you not. Like, but I get called in there, and she's like, "So are you suicidal?" And then I was like, she like straight up like put it out there, and I was like, "No, why would I be making all these college plans and all this stuff like this?" And she was like, "Okay, well, I've got to talk to your parents." And I was like, "Yeah, they already know. Go ahead." And I go back to Cal class, and I was like, "Oh, get called to the office because I'm fucking suicidal. Fucking kill me." And that damn bastard got me sent to the counselor's office again.
Poor choice of words on your part. Like, let's be
Well,
real.
she hated me. She knew what she was doing was shitty.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Wait, how do you remember me getting called?
I just remember that day. Like I remember like them calling you over the intercom. Like it was like the whole school intercom. They called you.
Not just the room intercom.
Oh,
No, yeah, it
Oh.
was the entire thing. Like the entire school knew that you were being like sent to the council.
Oh, it was probably because I wasn't in class, because I was never in class the last 2 years. I was always faffing
Or
about.
it could have been like or you probably could have been in choir or something.
Yeah.
Let's see. You had the cops called on you because you said you were
You?
suicidal. I got the cops called on me because I found
You were
the school-
homicidal.
No.
Damn it.
Well, yes, but no.
You were homicidal.
I found a school shooting threat. Do you remember
Oh,
that?
yeah. I'm going to put this in one sentence, because I like, just in 2018, imagine hearing the sentence, "I stopped a school shooting because of iPhoney." Now, Tanner, you're gonna have to...